Hello, my name is Janice Dalton. I'm a director of Blinds in a Box. These are my co-directors, Simeon Salick and Dominic Lawrence. We are here today to ask for an investment of £40,000 for a 15% equity share of our business. Our product is instant temporary paper blinds that require no tools for fixing. Here's Simeon.
Hello. In 2007, 1 million mortgages were granted to house purchasers. People who are moving, redecorating or even just waiting for their curtains will find that Blinds in the Box will give them instant security and instant privacy. In 2012, they're going to be building a temporary athletes' village for the Olympics, and Blinds in a Box are already on the list of businesses to tender for the contract.
We have secured a factory in China to make the blinds, and in December of last year we had our first container delivered. We sell them exclusively on our website, and we sell a box of 6 like this for £45. We are in discussions with 1 or 2 multiple retail chains, and there's one in particular who has expressed a very serious interest in the blinds. We now realise we need a cash injection to raise the profile of the blinds.
I'll do a quick demonstration just to show how easy they are to fix. You simply peel off the strip and you simply stick. And we provide 2 clips for each blind, and you hold them up wherever you want them for opening.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'd now be happy to answer any questions.
Retired company director Simeon Salick has combined the skills of interior designer Janice Dalton and importer Dominic Lawrence to help manufacture her temporary paper blinds in a box. In exchange for 15% of their fledgling company, they now need £40,000 to launch the blinds. Duncan Bannatyne is intrigued by the trio.
How much money have you each put into this business?
We put about £4,000 each in at the start.
So I take it from that you don't have a patent?
We can't get a patent. This was an American idea and they patented it about 15 years ago.
And you told him you were going to do this in Great Britain?
He said that he was happy with his business in America.
So he didn't try to claim the patent rights?
No, not at all. He said he wasn't interested.
Just talk me through the journey that you've gone through to try and get it into retail stores.
We have taken it to a major department store and we're in advanced stages of talks with that department store who are very interested in the product.
OK, how many retailers have you pitched?
1.
We've only pitched this
to one.
They're very interested.
Well, to be honest with you, you know, for me to make an investment with 3 people who've got a great product and the best you've done in 5 months is made 1 pitch, does not inspire me confidence in you as a group of individuals.
I said I appreciate that, but it is a decision we've strategically made to approach 1, and we've...
That's an appalling strategic decision.
It's a fierce condemnation from a normally measured James Caan. Retail magnate Theo Paphitis steps in.
I think it's cracking, by the way. I love it.
Do you seriously think it's a really cracking and brilliant idea?
Yeah, I think it's a cracking idea. And my concern is, with no protection whatsoever, that DIY stores can have it made just like you can and sell it.
So I completely take your point, Theo. And I think...
Can I just say I don't take his point? I think that's...
I'm not addressing it to you.
I don't agree at all.
Well, can you let him answer?
My kids could do that with paper and two clothes pegs.
Peter, can you let the guy answer, please?
The point is it's a very simple product. We took advice and we certainly were told that we could sell this and manufacture it completely legally and legitimately in the UK.
The fact is that anyone can go to the Far East, knock this up for either the same cost you've got it or better. I'm sorry, guys. I do think it's a good idea, but on the information you gave me, no chance. Sorry, guys.
Thank you very much.
I'm out.
It's an early out and a huge blow for the trio, and things could be about to get worse.
I just don't get it. You've got no protection, 1 million homes buying this. I don't even think 10% of the caravans in this country would have them. And that's why I'm out.
Thank you.
Guys, I'm not investing in you, and I'm not investing in you because if it is a good... You've got absolutely no protection. If it is a good idea, if you go to the sheds and they think it's a good idea, they get it produced themselves if there's a big enough market. So I'm afraid I'm not investing, so I'm out.
The trio's chances of securing £40,000 of investment are diminishing fast. But now, an initially dismissive James Caan thinks he's spotted something his rival dragons have missed.
I've just been sitting here because I do get the concept. The whole basis of success here is your ability to market this, which you clearly have not been able to demonstrate. And what's going through my mind is one of the products we've invested in distributes 1 million units a year through the whole shed market. And I can imagine walking into B&Q, seeing this and thinking 20 quid, I can do a whole house up. So I think that providing you're comfortable that we can sell it at a price that sells, I think I would like to make you an offer. And the offer I'm going to make you is for the whole amount, so £40,000, but I'd want 50%. And for that, I probably can get you into the mainstream markets that you want to be in.
It's a shrewd strategy that the multimillionaire thinks could unlock the volume sales potential of the blinds. But by demanding half of the business, he would leave the 3 founders as minority shareholders. Now, only Duncan Bannatyne can make them a better offer.
Dominic, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to come back with one number, okay? And you should know this number. How many of these boxes have you sold for £45, the full retail price?
250.
All have been sold?
All have been sold.
At £45?
Yes.
On the internet?
Yes.
You know, I did have in mind that if I was interested in this, I'd be looking at a similar price to what James offered, which was 40,000 for 50%. But I was debating whether or not this business is really big enough for me to bother about, and that's the problem I've been having.
It will be.
Yeah, it is.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There are so many windows out there.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make you an offer. I'm going to offer you £20,000 for 25%, if James will share it with me.
Duncan Bannatyne is ready to share the deal. But will the trio be ready to sacrifice such a huge stake in their company?
50% is a lot more than we asked for, so it's a little bit unfair on us, to be truthful. Well, would you be prepared to go down a little bit? Because, you know, there are 3 of us. It ends up that we don't own very much of our own company.
What's your projections for the next year? What are you going to sell in the next 12 months?
We've projected year 1 we'd sell the 1,000 boxes, which would generate 50,000 of turnover.
What would you do in year 2?
210,000 turnover.
Okay, and year 3?
505.
And as the 3 of you, are you all comfortable with the confidence of your product and the market that you could deliver those numbers?
Yes.
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 Okay. So what I would be interested in doing is saying, would like 50%. However, if you deliver the numbers that you've said, I would be happy to come down to 40%.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with that, Duncan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy with that?
We're happy with
We're happy with
We're
that.
happy with that.
Yes.
I think we got ourselves a deal. Well done.
Simeon, Dominic and Janice have done it. The Dragons have turned their business model inside out, but they walk away with the money they wanted, a route to market and 2 well-connected Dragon partners.
Very much. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, and thank you very much.